think one point I've seen made about sex is the notion in the past that being a virgin was considered noble. I think the truly noble people are the ones who own their sexuality, the people who can say no when they don't want to do it, but are not afraid to do it when it's safe and good with people they love, and who can tell when people want to hurt them and say, no, I don't want to do this. And also, those people, I think, are ones who who own their sexuality, who own their bodies, and who don't fall for people who are trying to control them, or abuse them, or put them in a box with who they are far nobler than the people who just don't do it at all. The other thing is, people need to realize that you can be sex positive and a feminist, if you know that the choice is yours. When do you have sex with whom, rather than being a prude, and that there's ways to be sex attractive while still being respectable. And the other thing is, young men need to realize, the men who are distracted by breasts or other aspects of girls, is that while she may be pretty, while she may turn you on, she still has a role in society that is beyond just having sex. She could be an intelligent person, she could be a nurturing or creative person, she could own the expenses in her home, and that there's the idea of women being less intelligent. I actually think if men are the strong ones, women would be the smart ones. And in Japanese, Norse, and Cherokee societies, the women owned the home. The woman was in charge of the family expenses. The home, in Norse society, women were iconically depicted with keys because they owned the home. It was their domain, and the man would come to them. And the other thing was, I think about the whole rule against hitting women. I actually think a major reason for that is because women have an important place. That there's something they do, that they are magical, that they are sacred. The other thing people say is like, women aren't as strong as men. No, they're strong women, but their guys were a lot bigger than even a strong woman. But there's ways to be a hero, ways to be proactive, ways to be independent, ways to be relevant in a adventure or war situation other than brute strength. Like, women can be all kinds of things: doctors, protectors, diplomats, spies, scouts, speech makers, peacemakers. They can be the mechanic of the ship. They can be the pilot. They can be... And that's the way the army is now. Women do all kinds of things other than fight. And they do really well at it, just like in World War II. They had the free a man for combat. The women did all the things that the men... And then, another thing is, in a lot of Native American societies, I don't know how many, but a lot of them, the women were the farmers. The women planted and raised the crops. And they did a damn good job. The other thing is, a lot of this is tied to sex. To the fact that women are the producers, the birth maker, the birthing people. They give birth. By extension, they give birth to so many things. And the other thing is, men need to realize is that it's hard for girls. It's harder than it is for us. We guys, don't have to worry about being perfect, being pretty. We men have an effortless style. Women have a meticulous style. And back since I realized that women are more flexible and precise in movements than men, like you wouldn't believe. So men can punch harder. Girls can go for pressure points. I also think girls all have really powerful legs. I don't know, maybe if the shape of their hips, how it affects running, but they're very strong legs. The other thing I realized is that there's all kinds of women just like there's all kinds of men. And the other thing is, girls need to realize that they can speak up. I think that's a major role that women have, is speaking. I think that's enough.